Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are doing another starter home, and this time we are doing base game, and the one other pack we are using is Get Together. I very rarely do kind of cottagey get together homes. Actually the last one I did I think was the grandparents cottage for the Sparked challenge build back last year. So I actually had a lot of fun doing this. It was really good fun. As always, I messed around a lot with the roofs until I found what I liked. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this one actually turned out. It reminds me of like a Snow White cottage or something from like a fairy tale that, you know, the spooky things might happen, or maybe like a little old grandparents cottage, something cute like that. I don't know, it just gives me warm fuzzy vibes. I also added a chimney on this one out of walls. I thought that was a cool little feature to add. And I spent a while choosing what wallpaper I wanted on the outside. Honestly though, I have absolutely been loving doing this. It's kind of challenging to not only use a limited amount of packs, but to also be on a budget and to do a starter home that has to be under 20 grand. It's been so much fun though, I'm really enjoying it. Get Together is a pack that I would definitely recommend. It's got some brilliant items in it. The wallpaper especially, you can make so many different builds with this type of wallpaper. As always, I spent a little while choosing windows. I can be quite funny when it comes to what windows I want. It takes me a while, but yeah. And then I got onto some landscaping, and I wanted to do some trees and some little planty bits out the front as well. I did my terrain paint as I normally do around the outside of the build. I did a little pathway coming up to the entrance as well. And then I started planning how the house inside was going to look. We have a fair bit of space to work with here as well, so I ended up using arches to separate each of the rooms. I quite like doing that. I feel like that's a style that I've been going for recently. I use the arch to separate the kitchen area and the dining room as well, and then doors to separate the bathroom and bedroom. As always, I'm constantly checking to see how much money I have left to spend on the build. And we had a fair few counters as well, a fair few kitchen counters to use in this build. I did have to make a few cutbacks as well. I think I had to get rid of a few of the window blinds, as I noticed that the budget went over near the end. I kind of wanted to have a 4-seater table in this one, because I thought, imagine if it was like cute little grandparents having their grandkids over for dinner or something. So normally I'd probably do maybe a 2-seater because it's such a small build, but I liked the idea of a 4-seater in this one. And then I added a few kitchen appliances as well that they might need, a microwave, a sink and everything. And then we went deep into debug once again to get some more landscaping and to get some more garden bits to put in the front garden. Oh, if you are not using debug, honestly, this is your sign. Debug is your best friend. Not only are a lot of the items free if you're doing budget builds, but it just adds some extra depth to your builds. Although do remember that some of the debug items do have a price, So don't go too ham and then you realise that you've actually spent a lot of money on debug. For example, some of the rocks and I think some of the garden bits are worth simoleons. And that pretty much sums up this video. I hope that you enjoyed this base game and get together starter home. If you did enjoy it, then please give it a thumbs up, pop a comment down below and subscribe if you want to see more things like this from me. Take care and I'll see you next time. Taz out.